Yeah, I gotta ask y'all something. We live in a crazy time. I gotta get a couple ladies over here. I gotta ask them something. That's guaranteed to be a black man right here. No Pressure Plumbing. Name of his company is No Pressure Plumbing. That sounds like something a black man to have. Oh, ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure. Ladies. I gotta get some ladies in here. Who in here? Carmen, where you at, Carmen? Rain, where you at, Rain? T-Pre, whoever. I gotta ask a question. I gotta ask a question for something, a post that I was a part of, a news feed on a post on Facebook that this female that I know posts on her channel, on her page. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. I know I ain't tripping. Tongue another flavor, man. Sitting here. I need to stop drinking little colorful shit before I go live. I gotta get some females in here. Let me see your transcript. Where you at? I need to get some females over here. I gotta ask a question. I got a Facebook friend, right, who posts on her page. She posts she shared something that somebody else shared. It wasn't her, but she just put it. She put somebody else, what somebody else posted or whatever, group or whatever she a part of, that she know. She reposts what they said, and it had a really big a lot of comments or whatever, right? Male and female, you know, some defending it, a lot not defending it. All right, a lady post that she is in a relationship with somebody, right? She's been in like an 8-year relationship with somebody, right? Love him to death. Love him to death. Such a great guy. Take care of the house. Treats her with so much respect. You know, the mother of his child. He's the father of her child. But sexually, everything's good, but orally, everything's not good, right? So she have a friend that satisfy her oral needs, right? But she feel like that's not cheating because the guy that she got on the side that satisfy her oral needs is not penetrating her. And she said that, do y'all think that she is not being loyal to her man or her dude or whatever? That's a fucking self-explanatory. That's a what the fuck you mean? She said he doesn't do that. Her guy have done it before, but that's not really his thing. He don't really do that. But she enjoys that. She's not letting the guy penetrate her, but she has a guy that satisfy her orally, right? Is she wrong for doing that? So she reposted or whatever, and I said, this is a clear black and white answer. Like, how could you not see the disrespect in that? So you had women that was agreeing with me or whatever, and the guys. You had some guys that was agreeing with the lady, and you had some females agreeing with the lady. You had some guys agree. So it was like 4,000 comments in this damn thing, right? What do y'all think about that? Can you be in a relationship with a man, but on the side you got a dude and he's satisfying you orally? You're not letting him penetrate you. You're not being oral with him, and he's not penetrating you, but he's pleasing you orally, right? Is that or is that not cheating? Please tell me, is that or is that not cheating? Is that not being faithful? Is that being disloyal? Mind you, her boyfriend of 8 years, or husband or whatever of 8 years, he doesn't really do that. He's done it a few times, I guess, but he doesn't go down on his girlfriend or whatever. His wife or whatever. He don't go down on her or whatever. Nor does she really, I guess how she was saying in the comments, they not heavy on oral in their relationship. But she like it. So she steps out of her house and receive it from another guy. Is that cheating? I would like to hear, is that cheating from the ladies? Is she cheating on her man? Is she being unfaithful to her man for allowing a guy outside of her household to perform oral sex on her? I want to know. I got 5 people watching. 2 dropped off, so they just wanted to hear what I was talking about. This year I ain't doing no gossiping, so I don't want anybody to think that I'm doing any of that kind of content. So I'm not focusing on that. So I want to know if there's any females watching, is he cheating? I mean, is she cheating on him? My eyes, your ass guilty as charged. Throw the book at you. I mean, I understand, what she want or whatever, but if he's not doing it and you're in this relationship with him and you point out all the good that he does for you, he take care of the household, he take care of this, he take care of that, he do this and do that for you or whatever. Does oral sex trump all the other wonderful things that this man do for you? I just want to know. I just want to goddamn know. That's crazy. That's crazy. This world crazy, man. There was a lot of people in the comment section defending her. Like, girl, if you can't get it, if he ain't being reasonable enough to satisfy you, you got to find it elsewhere. And it's and stuff. Yeah, if he ain't goddamn doing it, 2023. If he ain't doing this or do that, or if you woman, if your man like oral sex and you ain't giving it to him, he gonna go get it somewhere. So shit. Oh my God. I guess I understand them to a degree, but you got 8 years in a relationship with this guy. Pleasant day, Don. Don, did you hear? Did you just get here? Did you hear the question I had to ask? Did you hear the question I had to ask? So I'm Facebook friends with somebody on Facebook, right? And they shared a post that somebody else posted. And this female, all right, listen, check this out. And this female said on Facebook that she's been in a relationship with a guy for 8 years. He's a provider. He take care of the bills and stuff. He's not. He don't cheat on her or whatever. He ain't done this. He haven't done that. Family love him. Her family love him. He a good guy. She got a child by him. But sexually, sexually, he doesn't really perform oral sex on her, right? This guy helped her through college, like getting her through her. She was going like some beauty trade thing or whatever. He footed the bill on that. Take care of everything. You know what I'm saying? They've been together for 8 years. She never, in 8 years, she said he never cheated on her. Or she never caught any of that. But he don't perform oral sex on her. She love oral sex. He don't really do it. So she got this guy on the side that strictly give her oral sex. He don't penetrate her or nothing. Or she don't give him oral sex. He give her oral sex, and she feel like that's justifiable because he should want to please his party. Is she cheating, or is she cheating, and is she being disloyal to her boyfriend of 8 years? I want to hear it done. What you think? Hey, Miss T. Bree. In the comment section that she feels he don't. She say he work. He don't even really party a lot. He work. He a family man. He work. He do what he do. They take trips or whatever. But he said that he don't perform oral sex on her like that. Yeah, he done it a few, but he don't really perform oral sex like that. And she like it, but he don't really do it. So she got this dude on the side outside the house that's a strictly goddamn oral pleaser. She don't give him oral sex according to the post. She don't give him oral sex, but he give her oral sex. Is she being disloyal to her man? It's very personal. I comment. It got like 5,000, by almost 5,000 comments on it. Yeah, she being disloyal, huh? Listen, T. Bree. They've been together 8 years. They've been together 8 years. The man do everything right. She say he's a perfect gentleman, perfect man. Sex good, but the oral sex is thumbs down. She say he don't really perform oral sex. He don't really, that's not a thing he do. Nor do he like request her to give him oral sex or whatever, right? But she enjoyed oral sex. So she got a guy outside of the house that perform oral sex on her. But she don't perform oral sex on the guy. And he don't penetrate her neither. But he just go down there and licky. Pat on her ass and tell her get the hell up out of here. Is she being disloyal to her man? Oh my God, look. Hey, I got to play this shit. This shit is at 900. It's at 940 million. That's basically $1 billion. 940. It's at $940 million. The mega Georgia. Y'all better play it. Yes, that's disloyal. I don't know. There's nobody that perfect. He just hides it very well. I don't know. She claimed, goddamn, she don't feel like he cheating on her or any of that. He just, you know what? I've met a handful. It's not a lot. Y'all, my tongue another fucking color for drinking this, so don't pay my tongue no attention. I've met a few people that said that they don't be wanting oral sex from their girl like that. Like if that's their girlfriend or whatever, their wife, they don't be wanting oral sex. I'd be like, bullshit. We can't be nothing without that. Girlfriend, wife, side chick, oh hell no. That's just how I am. But I done met guys that was like, nah, I don't really, you know what I mean? Nah, they like old school, I guess. I can't even say old school. Because you ain't finna tell me, goddamn, they wasn't sucking dick back in the goddamn early 1900s. And eating pussy and shit. That ain't no new world order shit. That ain't no new world order shit. Your ass, the dick sucking and pussy eating been going on since the beginning of the time. So I ain't going for that one. No, Jack. I ain't going for that one, Jack. But, I done met a few guys that have said that before, like, nah, man, I really don't know. It's my wife, man. I want to kiss all on her, and I ain't finna have her sucking me and swallowing me, and I tongue kissing her. I done met dudes that were like that. But I just wanted to hear what y'all had to say. Yeah, that is being disloyal, ain't it? Yeah. I told her ass, her ass being disloyal. How can you say that? When you're in a relationship like this, I want to say they married. You got to, you're supposed to satisfy both parties. You're supposed to satisfy both parties. So if your party wanted to do a threesome and you weren't with that threesome shit, you trying to tell me you supposed to do a threesome because you married to him and you're there to satisfy him? No, that ain't what you own. That's just not what you own. The man do everything else, she said. She said this in the comment. I should have screenshot it and put it up. Now I ain't gonna even put I ain't gonna put them out there like that. But she feel like her stepping outside of the house, receiving oral sex from another person is justifiable because her man ain't doing it. And her man knows that that's what she want, that's what she asks for, that's what she, you know what I'm saying, she requests. They have the little, I'm assuming what you said, they have the little, to get it spicy in the bedroom or whatever. Maybe, the whipped cream, the chocolate or whatever. I don't know. But one thing I do know, your ass goddamn cheating. I know your ass ain't being loyal. You being disloyal and you can't justify it. You might as well fuck them. So I started telling the women that was agreeing with it, I said, all right, let me ask y'all this. If y'all had a man that didn't, if you like sexually pleasing your man, you like sucking dick or whatever, and giving oral sex or whatever, and your man he ain't really care about, you got some men, I don't know why, you got some men that don't really care for oral sex, like oral sex don't do nothing to them. I will take that more, you know what I mean? But anyway, I said, what if your man didn't like oral sex? You mean to tell me you think your man would be perfectly fine with finding out that you say, oh, no, baby, I ain't never let him fuck me or nothing. I just sucked him. I like giving head and you don't really like doing it, so I just get in a freaking mood. I just went and sucked him. We was in a dick sucking relationship. How? I say, you think that man would be goddamn cool with knowing that you goddamn sucking the dude? Like you ain't letting him hit it or whatever, but you just sucking him? Oh no, bro, I ain't never, she ain't never let me fuck. The only thing she used to really just do is just come through and, give me a little sloppy toppy, you know what I'm saying? Top me off, throat goat. That's the only thing she was doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be so mad, bro. I ain't never fucked her, bro. I ain't never got her pregnant. I ain't never gave her no, the only thing she did came over here and gave me a little head, man. Nigga, please. If you're gonna do all that, you might as well do every damn thing. If you're gonna let a man eat your pussy and you're in a relationship, you'll let a man eat your pussy, you might as well let him fuck you. The way I see it, you took your clothes off, you pulled your panties off, you opened your legs, and you let him go down there face first and dove into your puddle of joy. And you trying to tell me that ain't cheating and that ain't your man doing it. Your ass cheating. Your ass cheating. Motherfuckers ain't loyal, man. I'm telling you, man. They be like, man, women play, man, you gotta know how the game go. Shit, they slicker than niggas. You got some women out here slicker than niggas, man. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta know how the game goes. You gotta know how to, you gotta know how to identify that shit. You gotta know how to identify that shit. Well, if I got a man and he don't goddamn satisfy me sexually or whatever, it don't mean that I don't love him, but it's not a one-way street. Well, if you feel that you're gonna have to receive this and receive that, then you might as well break this off. If you're not receiving it from him and he's not gonna do it, you might as well break this relationship off and go find a dude that don't mind eating your box out every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? You might as well do that. But no, you like the benefits that come with it. You like everything that this guy does outside of sex, meaning paying bills. That'd be like one of the main things a female wants. She got a man that can, even if he can keep a roof over her head and money in her pockets and all that, over paying the bills, oh, she'll chill with him. She'll be with him. That's just like a security like type. That don't mean she in love with your motherfucking ass. She just know you gonna go and do that, and she don't have to spend her money on that. But if you ain't satisfying her sexually or whatever, and you feel like you got to step out on them and do this and do that, sacrifice all that other shit. Sacrifice it, because evidently your sexual desires outweighs priorities. It's not a priority for a man to get his dick sucked. It's not a priority for a woman to get her box ate licked. You know what I'm saying? That's not a priority. You know, it's a priority to keep a roof over your head. It's a priority to make sure you got health care insurance. It's a priority, you know what I'm saying, to build a family and relationship. That's priorities. That is cheating, but if he know he don't do that, what she like? Yeah, if you're gonna go get yours, you might as well. Then that means y'all not compatible. That means y'all are not compatible. Y'all just simply not compatible to where y'all need to waste any more time, because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. That man gonna keep eating your pussy, and eventually you're gonna say, you know what, go ahead and stick it in. You know what I mean? Yeah, you've been eating me out pretty good over the years. I think I know how to slide down there and top you up. Yeah, it's gonna enhance. It's no such thing. It's gonna enhance, y'all. It's gonna enhance. So I had man, you know me. Every time I get in the comment section on something, especially like on Facebook, that comment gonna get litty. Goddamn, they gonna be goddamn. Here you go. You know a woman satisfied her? Nah, I don't want to hear that shit. Why you with him then? So I kept saying, why you with him then? I mean, he ain't worth leaving, but if he ain't, all right, no, if you're going to step out and then you're going to open your legs and then later another man put, where his mouth been at? You know what I'm saying? Even though this man ain't doing it, but he doing it, where his mouth been at? Then that shit crazy. Nah, but you have to be all the way across the board. You have to be mentally compatible and sexually compatible. You know what I'm saying? For a relationship, rather if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend relationship or a marriage that lasts, y'all have to see each other. Y'all, that's both. That's like, sex is like sharing each other's soul. That's energy passing through each other. You fucking and sucking on a fucked up individual, that shit gonna be downloaded in you. If you know what I'm saying, when you having sex, that shit like, damn this, that's like spiritual. That shit like energy swapping. You know what I mean? Energy slow dancing with each other. You know? So if you with a person, hell yeah, y'all got to be sexually and mentally. It can't be one or the other. That's why you have a lot of divorces, because a lot of them got into these divorces because, oh, he got a bag, she got a bag. I like that. You know what I mean? Sexually ain't all that. Bitch pussy dry, or his dick limp, or his dick little, or he can't eat pussy good, or she don't suck good, or it's all, it got to be, that shit got to be right. That shit got to be right. Or it's not gonna work, period. Shit still ain't gonna work. How? Show me a relationship where, especially a marriage couple, show me a married couple that got a whack ass relationship sexually within their marriage and they not cheating on each other. A normal relationship, well, that's what we do, normal relationships, right? What is an abnormal relationship? It's supposed to be normal, right? If you're not clicking with each other sexually or mentally, it ain't gonna never last. It ain't gonna never last. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how generous you is with your income, dropping a bag on this woman or whatever. She gonna like that department of you. But when it comes to some other shit, sexually shit, and nah. Imagine being a person with a lot of money, and you generous with your money, but you got a low sex drive. And you're in a relationship with a woman that that enjoys the little allowances or trinkets and money that they can get out of you or whatever, but they got a high sex drive. How y'all think that relationship gonna go? Your sex drive right here, his sex drive right here. or vice versa, how y'all think that situation gonna go? Ain't but so much you can get out of a sex store. Women like to feel, yeah, they'll have them little toys and shit, but they ain't never like feeling that body heat. Ain't nothing like feeling that sweat. Ain't nothing like feeling the breath of a person in your ear, whatever. Huh? Squeezing on that ass, smacking that, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing like that. That goddamn sex toy can't do all that. Huh? That sex toy can't do all that. Eight years of a weird situation, which goes to another video that I want to do. Sometimes you have people in your life, y'all, that is actually they weren't supposed to be there that long. Like God give us free will. Damn, that look like little shoulder. God give us free will, right? But I guarantee you right now, there have been some people in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's co-workers, whether it's friends, whether it's siblings or family or whatever, that really exceeded the time they were really supposed to be in your life. It was certain shit that you kept them around. Ah, man, it's my brother. But your brother is bringing them but fucking turmoil in your life. That's my sister. That's my mama. That's my daddy. Ah, man, this dude, he abused me or whatever. But it's because he had a rough upbringing and he just don't know how. I'm just trying to love him and maybe he'll change. And he been whooping your ass for 10 years. But guess what? You weren't even supposed. The moment that shit hit, the moment you realized he was abusive, God was showing you, all right, this ain't what you need. But you stuck around. You weren't even supposed to be with this nigga that long. Or you weren't supposed to be with this woman that long. So, weird situations. We can all say we've been in them weird situations. But if you've been with somebody 8 years and they got all these good accolades you like about them or whatever, and there's this one fucking thing that they don't do, which is a sexual pleasure. So you step outside of the house and let somebody else do that, and try to validate, try to justify it. Come on now. Come on now. We grown, right? They together for some reason. Well, the guy's still in the blind. She put the post up. The guy's still in the. He don't know. I don't even think. Let me see. In the comment, I don't really recall her saying he knew. She was just asking. I guess her conscience was fucking with her. She was probably talking to one of her homegirls. Her homegirl probably like, "Girl, you wrong in here for that." And she probably, let me go online and see what my friend had to say. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. You got people in relationships right now that still don't know who they better have here, what they're about. And you probably been in them 5-10 years with them. And they still do shit outside of the household that you ain't even aware of. He don't fucking know. So you got some sucker, you got some guy walking around right now that don't even know. He been in this relationship with his girl. He like, yeah, man, yeah, my wife, man, my girl, man, you know what I mean? He got his chest all out and shit. He don't even know she got a post on YouTube, on Facebook right now that went viral about your ass. That shit weird. Me personally, I have my God for 34 years and we done been through it. But with all that, the one thing we have is our sex drive compatible. All right, y'all got high sex drive. Y'all like, you know what I'm saying, getting in there and getting it on till you get it going. All right, I get it. Yeah. Y'all like, yeah. That's good. Y'all got high sex drive. Y'all enjoy each other's sexual, you know what I'm saying, company or whatever. All right, that's good. But guess what? For 34 years, it had to be something more than that. He ain't just been doing this for 34 years. Yeah, he been doing that, but it's some more shit that kept you there for 34 years. You ain't been there 34 years, and if you been there strictly for this, goddamn. If you been there strictly for that, God probably like, man, look at this. I ought to make his hips go out. She done been with this dude for 34 years. And I told her 30 years ago that he wasn't. Don't pay me no attention. Don't pay me no attention. Even with our 34 years, we have a weird situation going on. We do have 4 sons. How y'all have? Explain a little further what you talking about when you say that. I'm Dr. Phil today. I'm Dr. King today. Dr. Humble. Tell me what you mean by weird situation of 34 years. What's weird about being with somebody 34 years? That's a blessing. That's a celebration. You got some women can't even be with nobody 34 days, 34 hours. So you've been with him for 34 years. You've been with him. Listen, you got with him when I was 8 years old. I'm 42 years old. You got with him when I was 8 years old. I was in elementary school, a little badass, ashy ankle kneecap kid out of the slums of Cleveland Avenue, the south side of Atlanta when you got with this guy. 34 years. Please tell me. Tell me what's weird about 34 years. You got women right now, they wish they could say they've been with somebody for 34 years. You got some ain't been with them in 34 hours. Hit it, get the hell on. We live together, but we are not a couple. We live together, but we're not a couple. So y'all been roommates for 34 years. Y'all been like roommates with benefits for 34 years. Now y'all ain't in a relationship. You say y'all not together, so you can pull up at the house right now and he can be in there, somebody else, and you can't get mad because y'all not together. Y'all not a couple. Y'all just live together. Y'all ain't a couple, right? So that's what you telling me. That's what you telling me. Huh? We live together, but we ain't a couple. So if I pull up at the house right now and somebody in the room in there, goddamn, he got a crawling up the wall, I can't goddamn do nothing about that. I can't get upset because we ain't together. We just been living together we've been roommates for 34 years. No, he better not. What you mean he better not? Y'all ain't together? Y'all not together. Y'all just roommates. See what I'm talking about? You see what I mean? You see? You done did 30. When did you realize that y'all wasn't together? When y'all stopped being a couple? Out of 34 years, when did y'all stop being a couple? When did y'all say, you know what? Listen, Samantha, I tell you what, we done been together now 20 years. Ain't no sense of us separating out of the house, but you got your room, I got my room. When did that conversation happen? We've been living together for 5 years. So for 29 years, y'all wasn't living together for 29 years. Y'all just, Pondy River, Pondy Boat, Pondy River, Pondy Boat, Pondy River, Pondy Boat. So for 29 years, y'all was doing that. And then y'all moved in for 5 years. So for 5 years, y'all been living together, but y'all ain't a couple. Roommates with benefits. Take that back. Roommates with benefits. Y'all been roommates with benefits for 34 years. And within them 34 years, you probably done met who you were supposed to be with. And him too. Benefits. So fucking, living with each other, probably breaking some money off with each other or whatever. Y'all friends with benefits. Y'all ain't them but roommates that's fucking each other. He's truly my BFF. He's your roommate and y'all fucking each other. Roommate with benefits. You just told me y'all not a couple. So if y'all not a couple, then and that man meets somebody that he feel like he can build something with, you, ma'am, can't get upset. If you pull up at that driveway and you see another car in the driveway, and then they're in the room and you hearing some slow music playing, and they're in the room in there 2 a.m, and you hear some slow music seeping out the bottom of the door or whatever, and you hearing that little a little bit. Okay, he was your first. Y'all have 4 boys. Okay, that's your baby father. And you his baby mama. And he was your first. And we ain't married. And we're not a couple. So me and my baby daddy have been roommating with each other for 5 years, knowing each other for 34 years, fucking and all that for 34 years. That ain't my husband. It ain't your boyfriend. You ain't his wife. You ain't his girlfriend. Y'all are roommates with benefits. That's what y'all is. This shit crazy. Yeah, you see this, Chosen? I see why that comment section was so lit on Facebook like that. I see it now. I see it.